Hi, everybody. I am joined once again by, hey, guess who it is? It is Zach Vincent.
It's me.
So he's not going to be here
It
the
is
whole time
you.
this
It is
time.
me.
I
It is you.
have managed to recruit a different commentator for the second match. We'll be joined by Disney Dixie. But yeah, we have
You
a
guys are
man.
stuck with me for the first set again. So
Yeah. It is a little cooler today here. I don't have my fan on. It rained today, so hopefully we can survive. I got a bowl full of kind of unsatisfactory berries. They're kind of bland, not as sweet as I was hoping, but maybe that just
oh,
means
what kind
less
of
sugar.
berries?
Hmm?
What kind of berries?
Blackberries, blueberries, and strawberries.
Ah, a variety.
I like a variety. It's nice. It's nice. Um,
Can't go wrong with a good bowl of berries.
so our first match, there was a little bit of last minute change. Someone had some personal stuff come up, but our first match of today is Zachary versus Joshua, who is a newer player. Um, uh, Dixie is bringing up I should get a bed fan. I do have an AC window unit, so I do have that covered for sleepy time. But for wakey time, we have Joshua and Zachary, not Zach Vincent, but Zachary, different players.
Yeah, that's
Um, so we have this match coming up. Joshua, I believe we had featured either last week or the week before.
yeah.
Um,
Last week he played Chocolate Rain.
yeah, and he was quite dominant against Chocolate Rain. That was quite a set there. He pulled out some Jafar, and he also pulled out My Mind is Oatmeal. Maybe you remember.
I don't remember off the top of my
You
head. No,
remember
I
probably.
remember he played some really good Jafar though. So I
He did play
imagine we'll
some good
see some
Jafar.
more Jafar
You
today.
may see some more Jafar. Zachary, he has a stable that he rotates around. He tends to like villains who are more quick and or are able to fate a bunch. He has been doing Maleficent a little bit lately, so we might see her today.
Love
Uh,
Mal. She's so much fun to play.
she is, as long as you don't get the exact like parade of heroes that just kills every curse you pull out.
Yeah, that's no fun. No fun. But I do think it is kind of fun that we have the battle of the first names. It's so many people in the server and in the league. They go by monikers or
Hmm.
different usernames. I just go by my actual name. But we have Zachary versus Joshua.
Yeah, I mean, I've
Are
been
they their real
using
names or are they monikers of different names? Are
I've
they
been
fake
using
names?
my moniker
Who
since
knows?
probably I was like 10 or 11 or 12 years old, so it's a 2-decade-old username. It
Still
is
going strong.
don't do too many Google searches. Anyway, we're gonna hop into the
They're
room
definitely going to do Google
here,
searches.
um, and we are going to. Eh, uh, no, not that, not that, not that. This for her. And I am going to have to re-put in.
You do the names, you do the pictures
Mhm.
and all that fun stuff. Can't believe we're already at week 3
We are
of our
in week
season 4,
3.
which means next week is our bye week. This is your first season playing in our competitive Disney Villainous season. The structure of our league is usually we do 3 weeks, and then we have 1 week off in the middle to give a break, and then 3 more weeks at the end. So next week there will be no games. It'll be a good time to practice, get some labbing in, and then we'll see what happens in the final few weeks. Anything can happen. People go up and down the standings, so it is anybody's game.
Indeed.
But
Okay.
we're almost at the halfway point of the season already.
That's right. You are Mr. Hades. So
Mr.
actually,
Hades.
I did some reshuffling on my computer, so I changed where I was storing these images, and that's why. Looks like Joshua is going to be on the left, so that's fine. And I will update.
Predictions in the chat. Chat, what matchup do you think we're going to
Predict. What do you
see?
predict?
You
What do you
think we'll see
predict?
some Jafar, some Mal, some Doctor, some Rat? Will we see any Despicable Plots villains?
That's right. Joshua did pull out Captain Hook. All right, so I'm gonna tell the players. Ooh, and we get Jafar from Joshua, and there it's exactly as expected.
It's a base set battle.
Indeed. So.
Can you lock and unlock the boards? They are looking wonky.
Oh, that's right. I'm still the game master. And I should
There we go.
change that to I am a spectator, so I don't see their hands.
Yes, that way the stream cannot see the cards.
Mm-hmm. You gotta keep.
Sometimes it's fun to be able to see what's in the player's hand, so that you can think about how they're making their decisions. But nonetheless,
All right.
no secrets for us, no secrets for you.
Should be.
It's like a permanent flora, if you will. You got to play with your hand revealed.
Jafar. I had the wrong one. And y'alls are gonna be malls. Okay.
Oh, Dixie's watching 2 games, watching the stream and spectating Cortosis and Tiger Snake. So much going on, so many matches, all the villainous. Right.
Okay. Here we go. Mal versus Jafar. Base set brawl. Here we go. I'm gonna pop in a black.
Looks like Joshua won the die roll, opting to go first. Zachary choosing to mulligan 3 cards, getting his 1 power as a tradition for going second.
I know Zachary doesn't like going second usually. And this is why, because we're immediately seeing Joshua hopping on over to Streets Vagabond, getting the Fate, and then discarding the entire hand.
Full hand check.
Oh, this is big. This is an early King Stefan. So King Stefan will not be able to fuck up 2 curses, because he's just going to chill here. It does make Maleficent stay a little harder, because you do like to go to the forest first turn as Maleficent. It's a good spot to go to. And looks like
double play. He's making sure you're not going to the forest first turn, because I'm moving you there. You can start the game.
Interesting. Getting a little goon.
I'm sure that's some sort of Disney villainous achievement. Start the game not at your first location, right? Really, the only way that could happen is with Stefan or Shorty or Max, I believe. We're going to the Oasis, getting some money, playing a giant hourglass, and we're going to scry for an item or ally. We've already seen 2 swords go by.
Oh, that's a magic lamp.
Item. And activating the giant hourglass to watch the sand fall, I hope.
I mean, you do want that magic lamp, but getting it that early before the Scarab Pendant. Oh, and the King Stefan is dead. It's going to need a reshuffle to bring him out again, which we'll see if that happens. Oh, that's a whiff.
Oh, boy. Not only is that a whiff, but that is the best possible whiff for Jafar, meaning if he gets rid of a hero, they're not coming back until that Fate deck reshuffles. I hate to see both narrow escapes go.
And Maleficent, without the Raven, kind of does need to go out of her way to Fate, because she... Oh, well, that's enough. That's a waste for Mal.
Of the perfect Fate whiff again.
Oh.
Wow. This has been a funky game already.
Yeah, so this means Maleficent doesn't need to worry about curses at hero locations, because otherwise they would be very vulnerable. Staying at the forest and playing a forest. Or not the forest, Rose Cottage. Playing a forest of thorns to the forest.
Well, the cottage is in the forest. It's close enough.
But they aren't distinct locations. We mistreat them.
Indeed they are. But we have a Scarab.
Oh, we already know he has a magic lamp.
Zachary, or Joshua rather, cruising here as Jafar.
Oh yeah, but Maleficent can go pretty fast herself. She's not Cruella, who needs to get so many things done. She just needs 3 more cards down. It looks like we're getting a second one. That's 4 down. Using the Forest of Thorns here to protect the Dreamless Sleep from Fauna, which seems like a good idea.
We're going over the Cave of Wonders. We're chucking a bunch of cards, getting 2 power, and playing the lamp that is magic, I would imagine. 1, 2, 3, 4.
There it is, and it's moved over, and we get the genie. So Jafar is cruising here. However, the Fate deck is now just perfect for Maleficent. There's 3 threats that she does not even need to worry about. She's not even fating. She is just
both players are just running it. Oh, there's the Raven.
Ooh, holy shit.
Early. Get rid of the spinning
that
wheel.
is a vulnerable Raven, because Prince Philip can pop out here. But Jafar isn't fading.
Gaining 3, spending 2. 1 to play Yago, 1 to activate
Oh my
him.
god.
Necessary sacrifice would be quite nice if we have one.
Yeah, Jafar just needs
But
power
we
to
do not.
hypnotize Genie.
Raven is going to get some money. Yep, Raven's going to get money. We are going to the forest. You're going to also get some money.
There's that
Spend
green
3 on
fire,
fire.
protects the Raven. Dropping
Chucking
some
2 cards. Not
cards.
playing the
This is
second
just a
card.
race.
This is. Both players have been faded. No, not once. Zachary been faded twice. Joshua been faded once. But both have had a dead fate.
Mm-hmm.
Both players are just cruising. Going to the
Holy
streets.
shit.
Probably chucking a bunch of cards to look for a hypnotize.
Okay, there's
There is
Merryweather.
Merryweather.
But that
And kill a
Dreamless
curve.
Sleep is already there, and Merryweather is just imminently murderable.
The challenge, though, is that if you play an ally to her location, it will get rid of the Dreamless Sleep. So
But
you
you
got to do
can
some
hit her
move
with Dragon
shenanigans.
Form now.
That is true.
Oh, and we see a
Getting rid of
Deception going.
Deception.
There is
Getting rid of the
no...
Snake Staff. 1 hypnotize was already in the discard.
Now, honestly, see, a
Jafar.
lot of Jafar players just don't even use the Snake Staff.
That Snake Staff, super valuable for milling through your deck, getting those hypnotizes out of the discard. And Jafar could get to win condition next turn if he has a necessary sacrifice and hypnotize in hand. Raven going over to get 1 power from the Forbidden Mountains. And
Not 3,
we'll
which
have
is
to go
interesting.
to follow the Raven there.
Ooh, this
Protecting
is
herself from
why.
bird. Playing a Dragon Form to get rid of Merryweather. I don't think Jafar is going to go Fate next turn, but nonetheless, Merryweather is out of the way.
I think at this point No, we are playing Sultan.
Now, if you had used a Boo to take the lamp with the Hourglass there, you could have been vanquished for free, activated Iago to move that lamp.
That is true.
It does buy a turn. Snake and Eye on the Sultan.
Mm-hmm.
We have a necessary sacrifice. I think you activate Iago first to move the lamp and then sacrifice the bird because he's done his job.
That would make the most sense.
Do we have a sacrifice? Looks like we're
We've
thinking,
not drawn
debating.
one. No,
You're
we're playing
spending
some.
2
We're
on
playing
Gazine.
Gazine.
Interesting. Plopping him out. Interesting to throw him at the Oasis. Raven's going to go get some money at Briar Rose's cottage. We are going to the forest to get 3. Do we have 2 curses in hand?
There's
a
green
fire.
fire. Oh, do you
And
have
we
a
have another
Forest of
Dreamless
Thorns?
Sleep.
It's a Forest of
Iconic can stop it.
Thorns.
There's a forest.
Holy
3
shit.
cards out of 9 can stop Mal right now. You need Philip, Aurora, or Fauna.
There's the sacrifice. Ooh, it's
And
a
we are playing.
Tyranny.
Right before the ally was sacrificed, right?
Mm.
But this might be game anyway. Tyranny is big though to hunt for curses.
You need
Or it's
Fauna
not going
or
to do
Prince
it.
Philip, and neither of those
Or
do it.
won't do it.
Holy
That
shit.
was a blazing 7-minute match.
That was just a perfect game for Mal. That was an early Raven. That was an impotent King Stefan. And both Once Upon a Dreams did nothing. Holy shit.
Both players had the cards exactly as they needed early on. Jafar found his pension and his lamp really quick. Like you said, Mal found her raven and the curses pretty quick. We are going Evil Queen game 2 here.
Ooh. So, from the discussion in the server, a rat again. Ooh.
It's a tough match for the rat. You do the lock unlock on the boards again.
I
Can you not
am
do
a
that?
spectator. This is why you're here, so you do that.
And I will do it. I gotta change my color. Typical TTS.
So I do know that Zachary has been trying to go from a more defeat-heavy Evil Queen, which is not the way I usually take Evil Queen. I like to stack an orgy in the woods. But I think Zachary is trying to experiment with, what do we happen if we get rid of those dwarves? So we may see some of that here. I have no idea how Josh was going to pilot Radigan, but Radigan is quite strong. But so is Evil Queen. Ooh, and early Magic Tomes. I love this.
I think Radigan's advantage in this matchup is that he's going to be able to use Buckingham Palace a lot more than you normally would be able to because of Evil Queen's limited ability to fate.
Mm-hmm.
Buckingham is such a good location with all 5 of those actions, especially that top play and fate.
Yeah, with Radigan, really early fate does a lot more than late fate. So, like someone like Maleficent, a late fate can get you the win. Whereas with Radigan, a late fate isn't going to do any much. And is that the magic mirror I saw discarded?
Bring the mirror with magic tomes. Interesting. And we are spending 1 on a mummy dust.
Hmm. Okay,
I
that's
think
one of
Josh
the
would
point
like to do that
reasons.
discard. Yeah, you did discard the magic mirror there. And the royal robes. Now makes that other fate location very viable if you can gain 2 power with that activate.
Mm-hmm.
We're discarding some gears. Interesting. And we do get a poison from the mummy dust.
And
And
immediately
Happy will
lose it to
immediately
Happy.
take that poison there.
Interesting. Allowing. Oh no, no, we are covering up the woods. So that is denying that immediate activate. No, that poison is lost.
I'll put it in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but we are fixing Happy anyway. Gonna go to the woods and activate those tomes. And the reason for those of you watching that mummy dust proctors before the fate is that goes off when the fate targets you, not
Mm-hmm.
after the fate is played. So you gain the poison, and then the card gets played, and the card affects the poison.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen a bunch of cards discarded:
Timing.
3 from the tomes, 3 from the location. Evil Queen searching for those ingredients.
And we're seeing. Now this is kind of a turning point because when Zachary was first starting off in our community, and especially playing against me, it was like a fate every single turn, and it was kind of oppressive here. But I think he's experimenting more with how little can I fate right now? Especially as Evil Queen, where you just want to get out those ingredients. But we also saw it with Maleficent, where he fated once and then twice, and that's it.
Yep.
Happy gets a pickaxe, which
That's
is
the key of this game: is how can you make progress? It's not about Happy gets extra buff. And it's not about not trying to lose. It's about trying to win. And sometimes
exactly.
that means ignoring your opponent and progressing towards your objective, which is what Zachary's doing here, going to the mine, gaining 3, activating those tomes for the 3rd time this game. Those tomes doing some work, milling through that deck.
And Happy is like the worst target for a pickaxe because you're just going to ignore Happy because if he comes back, it's horrible for you. You're just going to leave him there. Even if you're playing a vanquish heavy Evil Queen, or defeat heavy rather, there is zero reason to feed Happy an apple because he'll just come back and bite you.
Yep, Happy is just going to take all that poison from you.
Speaking
We are
of,
seeing a 3rd fate in a row from Zachary, or from Joshua rather, against Zachary, playing some gears, discarding a devious. Interesting.
this is kind of an opposite
And the
approach
airship.
Here. Oh man, this is kind of an opposite approach where Zachary here is avoiding fate, and here comes Bashful, and Joshua is just piling it on. Radigan, I do think you want to visit Flavisham's toy shop, though. You want to start accumulating power because power is a lot harder to get rid of than gears.
Yep, exactly. Mrs. Judson can take your power, but that's about it. We are thunderbolting Old Hag's Cackle to gain an extra 2. We are moving Bashful into the woods.
Starting that
And we
orgy.
got rid of the Devious, so unless we have another one, there's Basil. Basil gonna go get rid of the robes.
Yeah, it looks like it because having that activate over and over again is just you don't want that.
Makes it much less incentivizing to go to the secret lair and get 3, or get 2 rather at that activate. But we are going to the toy shop.
I think this is Radigan's first turn not fading.
That is true. 4th turn. Gonna go make some progress at the toy shop. Got the ability to play 2 cards and discard here. We're playing Bartholomew and the Bell. Discarding Fidget.
So choosing
Keeping
where
1.
to put your items once Basil is out is an interesting thing because there's 2 sabotages, but there's also 2 call for helps, and there is Toby, and there's the makeshift balloon. So I think it's actually better to have the bell at Basil's location here because there are fewer cards that will get rid of it at his own location.
Right. There are 2 sabotages. But there are 4 ways to move Basil.
Mm-hmm. Seeing the
And
magic
Bella's
tomes
safer
activated again.
hiding under the mouse.
Discarding
Getting
the
rid of the
box.
Black
Good.
Knight. I imagine we found the second one, though. And there it is.
Probably.
Black
Oh,
Knight
we
to
are
activate the
activating the magic.
tomes.
I like that.
We
I like
are
that.
the entire way through our deck right now.
Discarding a Take a Bite and a Black Magic. And there's the
We are
Scream
playing
of
Scream of
Fright.
Fright.
So, fully operational now. Just need to get that magic mirror back. And there's a Vanity. Basically, discard anything other than the magic mirror at this point.
Yep, I think they're all going. Are we keeping the
I
Black
do
Knight?
like keeping Black of Night because that can be used to activate or gain power. No, and we are discarding it. I like that either
We
way.
have Thunderbolts anyway.
You got Thunderbolt. You want to get that mirror back.
All right, we are discarding Felicia, Capture, and Extravagant.
Mm-hmm.
Basil takes out that bell. Going to be hard to get the cat back. We are fading.
Sneezy and
Sneezy and
Doc.
Doc.
You do Sneezy.
We are choosing to get rid of the tomes.
Ooh, because you get rid of the
already
tomes.
gotten a reshuffle after just a few turns.
Mm-hmm.
Those tomes have done the work Zachary's wanted them to do. I think Doc is going to go hang out in the dwarf's cottage.
Yeah, I think that's what's
Yep,
happening.
that's what we're going to see.
So the mental calculus here, disincentivizing fate seems to be more important than getting rid of that tomes. But we can just move over Doc with our move a hero action, probably the most powerful action in the entire game.
It really allows you to control your board and put heroes where you want.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have that other Devious, and there goes that Gears.
There's that Sabotage. Now, one thing about Devious is it does make you go through your fate deck slower. So you're less likely to hit threats, but it does leave threats in the deck. Because then you don't get, oh, I have drawn both Toby and the makeshift balloon or whatever.
I've had games where the Mouse Queen is hiding at the bottom of that fate deck. So the longer you can make your opponent take to get through it, sometimes it's at your advantage to make those cards wait. Ruffians are going to get 2 power. You're discarding Fidget's list, not playing a second card, and 4.
Not activating the Mummy Dust, but we are seeing, you just want to discard now. Probably just chuck
looking
everything.
for that mirror.
There's the box again.
No more Devious's left. There's some guards, and Mrs. Judson.
Start
adding a favorite card in that fate deck. Everybody loves Mrs. Judson.
The problem is, like, she's only going to go off once, because after that you're going to capture her or something. There's zero reason to defeat her, because she's just going to come back around again.
Well, she's annoying. She blocks stuff. You can move those ruffians over right now and send her on her merry way to the discard pile.
Maybe once the Robot Queen is out, then you can safely get rid of her. But before that, you need your power.
Well, she's not going to come back around with 10 cards left in that fate deck.
That's true. Radigan does not have a narrow escape style card.
Yes, we will not be showing me the Judson today. All right. Are we going to go over to Big Ben? No, we're going to go over to the Secret Lair, play some Ruffians.
We have
all 3 Ruffians on the board. We are going to Fate.
Jealousy.
No white. Don't want that. Woodland Creatures.
Okay, what's in the hand? Ooh.
Not much.
No,
get rid of the Black Magic, though.
You get rid of Black Magic. Because you're still
there is still a second Black Magic and the mirror in the deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
At this point, it's sort of a free discard anyway, just to get it out of Evil Queen's hand.
Honestly, I'd say just keep moving over Talk.
Keep shuffling them over. Or get another Fate. Makeshift balloon and call for help. Put the balloon on Mrs. Judson. Oh, we're putting it on Basil, and he is going to
bell.
Kill the bell with Felicia in the discard.
Never gain more than 2 power for the rest of the game, so that bell stays in the discard pile.
Well, remember that the airship is also in the discard pile as well. And with all the Ruffians on the board, Radigan's going to have a really hard time moving that Robot Queen.
She certainly is. But we're getting that 3 power, drawing 2 cards.
Playing some gears.
Mhm.
There we are. What do we want to discard?
Everything.
Starting 3.
Keeping
Drawing
1.
3. Still looking for more gears.
I think that might be an extravagant in this hand.
Gaining 3. Nope. No extravagant.
Okay, discarding Tomes, Vanity, and Black Magic. That's probably the magic mirror there. We already saw
There it
Sneezy
is.
go by. There it
Mirror.
is. Don't need to activate it. Oh, but we are activating it with a Thunderbolt Black and Night. Snow White will pop on out.
Go.
She's in the discard pile.
She is in that discard. Now, if we have multiple take-a-bites, we could go over to the lab, move Doc over, and kill him for 1 less poison because of the Huntsman.
Mm-hmm.
Then kill Snow White next turn, even.
Possibly. I think there's just barely enough poison to pull that off.
But I imagine, yep, Josh, we're going to go over to the secret lair.
I do not like Radigan's situation here right now. Capturing Mrs. Judson, I like that. But Evil Queen is going to be fading next turn anyway. And that is a card draw. Oh, Dopey. Dopey's big here.
Dopey's going to help. I think you throw Dopey in the lab so that we can't go move over Doc and kill him.
Ooh, no, he's considering using Sneezy. But no, Dopey. There we go.
Yep. Now Dopey makes it
I think
so
you
that
still
you're going to have
get,
to spend
if
more
you
to
have an
kill Snow
old
White
hag's
in.
tackle, you come here. Nope, we're fixing Dopey and just shoving him over.
Gaining 1. We are fading the rat. We got Dr. Dawson and another call for help. Dawson going to go Buckingham or
Oh,
squatting
this is like,
Flaverson.
hey, come fate me. I don't want you playing multiple cards.
Yeah, choosing to slow down the rat's progress, and especially because Dawson cannot be captured or moved.
Mm-hmm.
Basil in the realm. We are going to Flaversham's anyway, spending 12 power.
And the only thing you're doing this
that
turn is
robot
playing
queen.
that queen.
Plop down the queen. And we are going to the mine. We are kind of straddling the mine and the cottage. We're activating the magical tomes. Looking for maybe a thunderbolt or some more take-a-bites.
Ooh, discarding.
Discarding a thunderbolt and take a bite. Interesting.
Maybe we have drawn an old hag's cackle. We have.
Getting 2 power. Still no extravagant from Radigan.
Playing the throne. Interesting.
Radigan going to Buckingham Palace. We are moving that robot queen. Chucking Gears, Tools, and Marvelous Trap. All a little too late for those cards.
Mm-hmm.
We are fading. Grumpy and Sleepy. You get to play them both.
That's a lot of strength getting thrown up on Snow White there.
It's going to buy you at least 1 turn because now Evil Queen can't go over to the lab, move, and kill Doc to kill Snow White next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think you just block those locations. I think you maybe even double block that move because we're already at the mine right now. Yep. Nope.
Yeah, if you block up the mine, you're just giving old hag's cackle fodder. But I think you still go. Like, yeah, we're seeing some math here. How much do we have?
Looks like Snow White right now. We have all 7 dwarves on the board. We do.
Happy, Sleepy, Grumpy, Bashful, Doc, Dopey, and the most famous dwarf, Pickaxe.
Pickaxe. That's right. I always forget about Mr. Pickaxe. Yeah, Sneezy's hiding in that discard pile.
And there's a
We are
Thunderbolt.
thunderbolting.
3 more power.
Game 3. Are we brewing some poison?
I think that's what
We
you
had
got
to
to
spend
do
1
here.
for the bashful, so we're dumping it all to get to 15.
To get to 15.
Take 215. Yep. There we go.
And you still get a fate.
We are fading the rat. We get some Queen's Guards.
And the
there's
Queen
that mouse
herself.
queen.
And you need to spend your moves on the Robot Queen right now. And you can't move right now because Battle is squatting in Big Ben. You lost the bell. You discarded Felicia. This is not good for Radigan.
Not
And I
great.
realized I haven't updated these pictures. The game is like 2/3 of the way over at least.
Go to the secret lair. We are playing some gears. Maybe prepping for a marvelous trap. We are fading Evil Queen. Get a pickaxe and Love's first kiss. I think you're just gonna throw a pickaxe on Snow White
Mm-hmm.
or Doc. I would put it on Doc to make him extra buff to kill, but nonetheless,
I mean, he's gonna come back anyway. Putting. Oh, we are changing our minds.
we already got one of those pickaxes just chilling unhappy.
Mm-hmm. Nope, we are
The
keeping
thing
it
is,
on Snow White. I think I prefer this because if you have it on Doc, then it can come around again, and then you will draw that and maybe not Doc when you need him.
well, you can always activate the mirror though, reactivate the mirror to replay Snow White.
That.
So I think you want to just take the extra 2 poison from him now. But
Mm.
unless we are taking a bite out of Doc, 4 strength because of Dopey. You're discarding some cards.
And Snow White is at 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's just barely not enough poison. Radigan is moving over the Queen, gaining 1 power, not triggering jealousy.
We are chucking a marvelous trap. Interesting. Thought we might be setting up to play it next turn. Getting rid of the
Honestly,
extravagant.
maybe just going to the mine and activating the throne.
Yeah, that'll do it. You activate the throne, get some extra power, which you could always brew later.
Funnily enough,
We know.
if the throne hadn't been played, there would have been exactly enough power.
Oh,
It had
well.
exactly enough poison. Oh,
We are
we're
spending 3 to
activating.
reactivate the mirror. And this is why
Mm-hmm.
you want the pickaxe on Doc. Because now Snow White is in
I think it's
killing
the
range and we can.
first time I've seen that. Snow White is now at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A Love's First Kiss won't do it. This is. You need a woodland creature to get rid of the Take-A-Bite. That is the only thing
That's
that
all that can
stops.
stop you now. You're spending 1 on Fidget to find Flabbersome.
There
And
is a
there's a
woodland
woodland
creatures,
creature.
but we get to draw a card. What's the hand? Let's see the hand. Is this set already
Yeah, the math,
over?
math isn't going to do it. So we got a woodland creatures.
That's 4, 5,
Yep.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah,
In the math,
wishing well
we
ain't gonna do it.
realize we need to do woodland creatures. Take out or take a bite.
It has to be woodland creatures. That's the only thing that does anything. We're seeing some more math.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's not going to do it.
That's. Oh, and then we have vanity.
Now, smart for Zachary to wait till after the fate. However, if he had waited till before the fate, he could have potentially drawn into that take a bite. But are we discarding the take a bite? No, we're leaving it on top. We might not have it.
No, but he put Black of Night on top of the Take-A-Bite.
Right. Do we have the take a bite?
Do we not
Like
have
we
it?
don't. We're going to Woods. Discarding 2. Now we know we're going to draw it next turn.
And there's no fate, so this is still game.
We are moving the Robot Queen. Discarding 2. Drawing 2. What is it? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, she's at 10. That Wishing Well takes a poison. I wonder if they both made the mistake I did earlier, thinking that Pickaxe was a dwarf. Here, activating the Huntsman to move him over. We are playing Black of Night to activate the throne.
Wow.
I think you need that other woodland creatures. Now, if you have a uniform, you could go uniform Fidget.
Here's another vanity. Doing that first, so you draw into it. It's all Alphixius. All three of them.
We're putting one back on top. Interesting. All right, we are going to the secret lair.
I think you
We are
gears a
fading. Do we have a
marvelous
uniform?
trap.
A uniform would be really big. We do.
And
You're
you only need
murdering that mouse
fidget.
queen.
You get in a fate.
Love's first kiss or sneezy. And you can put Doc back on top, but too little, too late, unless we still don't have take a bite. You gotta just pray he doesn't have it.
Oh my god.
Play Love's first kiss, take a poison,
No,
and we
that's
got 3
three
take a bites
gigabytes.
anyway.
Ah. Well, Joshua stomped Chocolate Rain last week, and this time we have a stomping the other way around. Well played to both.
Great showing the power of making progress. Sometimes it's not about fading, sometimes it's about being quicker than your opponent. That is the objective of the game, is win before your opponent wins. If that means slowing them down less so that you can progress further, I think that's what we saw both in this Maleficent and Evil Queen play.
Okay, let's hop into that other room. Let's hop into that channel with them. Hello, hello, hello.
Up to your standards, Wero, on Evil Queen?
So we're actually talking about it. Oh, and someone is outcrying something fierce here. You actually had the game a few turns prior. You had enough
Wait, what did you
poison.
say?
You had enough poison to kill Snow White.
No, I didn't, because I was at
She was
11.
at 11 because of Dopey.
Yeah, and you had 11 poison.
Yeah,
No,
but when
because
she
of the
did
wishing
Wishing
well.
Well takes one away.
So 4 on Snow White, 5 from Happy,
He had-
6
he had-
from
he had-
Bashful,
7,
8 from
Oh, I
Dopey,
totally
9,
miscounted.
10. Yeah, that's a pickaxe. That's not a dwarf.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah. I'm sorry. I was totally forgot.
Oh, yeah.
So you needed
As
a
you can see,
moment.
we're professional players here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we made the same mistake in the commentator's booth.
But
I didn't really see the card there, and it's stacked. And I know that 11 poison if Snow White, if all 7 dwarves are out. So I just sort of assumed 11.
Yeah.
Because Zach was actually
Yeah, I-
helping me. We were sitting here, and Zach was like, "No, pick the Wishing Well because I haven't got a game if you pick Wishing Well."
And then that
That's
first
funny.
game was something else because you were both zooming to your win conditions, and Maleficent just happened to get there quicker.
Yeah.
So,
that king,
when
that
I
king
saw
got the back.
Stefan and both, so when I
Yeah.
saw Stefan and both Once Upon a Dreams, I knew that I should just blitz it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That's what we were saying.
Yeah. That was just very unfortunate.
Then when you had Scarab and Lamp, I was just like, yeah, there's no point fading this. We just got to see who gets there first.
Yeah.
It was definitely a difference because I'm so used to you just fading, and so seeing these two games where you were just not was almost a little weird. It's like, who kidnapped Zachary? Who is this imposter?
Well, you know, the more you play this game, the more you sort of understand what actions you need to take in what sequence and when you need to change things. You know, even with Maleficent, I'm a little more fate aggressive, but when the cards you have suggest a certain option, you need to take it. You know, I saw that I could get my 4 curses out quickly, so that was the thing to do.
So you do it. It's all about who gets to dictate the pace.
Yep, especially with that early tomes too. You were the entire way through your whole deck after like 4 turns.
So that was tough because I got the mirror and 2 ingredients there. And I felt that it was safer to get the ingredients than the mirror, but in hindsight, I'm not sure. I was too scared of woodland creatures and this getting blocked.
Yeah, the mirror early is not the end of the world. But you got around on the reshuffle, so it ended up working. Okay.
Okay, so we talked a little bit about Zachary's playstyle. Joshua, I would love to pick your brain about your decisions tonight.
So me and Zach lab a lot, so I sort of understand. I knew that he was going to pick Maleficent first game, so I was hoping to cover up Forest early and hopefully keep that covered up. But then when I saw Stefan come out early, I was just like, oh my god! And then I saw the double, Once Upon a Dream, and I was like, oh, this game's going to be rough. And even with early Scarab and Lamp, he still got there before me. Maleficent is so dangerous if you get the wrong fake cards up early.
And she can be a quivering wimble or whatever. I don't know. If you get the right fate cards out, it's hot as balls
Yeah,
with Maleficent.
yeah. Maybe the better play was just to not fate and just wait until curses were up so I could break them. But it's difficult to make a decision in that time.
It definitely is. It's kind of a similar decision fating Jafar, honestly. Because if you get Aladdin or Boo early, it's like, well, just fuck me.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
And then with your Radigan play here, so we did see you discarded Felicia. You did have out the Bell. What were your thoughts
Yeah.
on this game?
Once I figured out he wasn't fating me, I was like, well, I'm not going to need Felicia right now, so I'll get rid of her. I'll play out the Bell. Obviously that got discarded. But I was just trying to hunt for gears, and all my gears were at the bottom of the deck. I think I saw 2 in the top 20 cards of my deck, so it was just really rough. I'm surprised I still got to WinCon, to be honest. But yeah, Zach has my number, it seems.
I do feel bad because we've labbed so much. I knew specifically that he had a hard time with Maleficent and Evil Queen, and I take my wins where I can get them.
Yeah, I think as a new player, I've got the advantage in most other games where people don't really know what I'm playing, but because I lab against Zach so much, um, he really knew what my weaknesses were.
Yeah. Well, now you know what to work on.
You'll never
Yeah.
forget about Pickaxe the Dwarf.
I mean, they're just so close together.
They are.
Yeah. All right. Well, best of luck
He's
to
a
both
dwarf,
of you.
she's a dwarf.
Pickaxe the Dwarf. Best of luck to both of you for the rest of the season. Maybe we'll have you back on in later streams, in later weeks. But I think we're going to take a pretty quick break, and then we will have on our next set with some newer players and a new commentator. Don't step too far away from your computer screens. We'll be back in about 5 minutes with a new set. Oh, welcome back. I'm joined here by not Zach Pinsons, but Dixie. We can all see your lovely face. How are you
Yeah,
doing today?
I'm good. I'm getting ready to start my new job tomorrow, so I'm excited. I'm pumped.
Very cool, very nice. So we're going to be watching a set between two newer-ish players. We're going to be having O2 Nikki 24 and Perb 97. Have you had a chance to see either of them play at all?
I've watched O2 Nikki play just by spectating. I do have a game matched up with them tomorrow. I have never seen Perb play, so I'm not sure how they perform or play or who they're going to choose.
Okay. How about Nikki? What did you see from her?
I saw Nikki against Cortosis. I know she kind of, or they kind of bounce between characters, pick whatever they feel comfortable in playing at the time. So a little flexible.
Okay. Did not mean to misgender there.
Yeah, I did not. So sorry.
Okay. So, all right. That's pretty cool. So hopefully we get an interesting game here. Looks like Perb is in the room. Finally, was having a little bit of trouble there. Still waiting on Nikki. Yeah, it's been a little while. How are you feeling about the season as a whole?
I've been out of practice. Let's just say
Hmm.
I have not played since I moved to Texas and then back from Texas after that whole fiasco. But it's been fun. I kind of just put it behind me that it's a competitive nature, and I just go in and play as if I was just playing to play.
I mean, we're all here to have fun. That is the goal. And as long as you're having fun, that's what we want. Okay, looks like Nikki is in the room.
Awesome.
So I think we're going to go ahead and pop back into Tabletop Simulator.
Sounds good.
Okay, we're going to do this. And, oh, no, not that. This one. There we go. By the way, Dixie, who would you like to be? I think you're usually Yzma?
I'm actually Lady T.
Lady
Check them out.
T, okay. You're now above all self-control. Very cool. Okay, it looks like Nikki is on the right here.
Okay.
And we have Perb on the left. Okay. All right, who are we gonna get?
Yzma.
Prince John out of Perb, and who is Nikki gonna pick? Yzma, okay. All right, so we have Crown gives you a feeling of power, and moment of triumph approaches. Wonderful.
Boards are upside down.
Oh, the boards are upside down to you?
Mm-hmm.
So if you give yourself a color and you lock and unlock the boards, that should put them back in the proper position.
I can't choose a color.
Actually, while I'm here, I am going to not look at their hands. And I'm going to give a deck splitter to Yzma.
Now, I'm not sure if Nikki has used the deck splitter before. I know they usually just kind of split them and do power. Or maybe look at them.
Okay.
Awesome. Best invention ever, deck splitter.
Certainly very useful. May need to get the selector deck out of the way.
Oh, my OCD. Oh, this is going to be interesting.
Okay.
It looks like maybe he's going to go second.
Mm-hmm.
Not giving Prince John at 5%.
At 1/20th of his win condition, so we will see Prince John going first. We're having the timers flipped over. Okay, so Prince John versus Yzma. So Yzma usually doesn't sit at too much power, so I don't see greed coming off, nor cowardice really. But Prince John is going to be hopping right over the jail, gaining through power. Typical Prince John first move. Discarding a golden arrow and a rhino guards and a bow and arrow. Just doesn't want those items right now. And TTS is going to TTS and refuse to make a discard pile, annoyingly. Looks like we're not seeing a play here, just gaining 3 power.
That is a strategy that I've seen people play, is they just kind of discard.
Yeah, just to accumulate power. Yzma is going to go to her 3 power location, discarding a couple cards, couple effects here. Are we going to see any plays? Similarly, just discarding, gaining power. Interesting.
Nobody liked their hand.
Just go away. Get out of here.
I don't like you. We're going to get 1. Looks like we're discarding set of trap. Another set of bow and arrows. Intimidation.
Well, there's no heroes out left yet, rather.
Yeah. And we're
We're
fading.
getting a fate. And a superiority. Where is Yzma wanting to be fate? It looks like Pacha's house. So that it is one of your fate locations, but it is the bottom fate. And honestly, Pacha's house is kind of, you go there if you need to fate. There's not really much else to do there.
Yeah.
So it's not the worst. What is Perb going to pull out here? So we are not privy to what is in these decks. Ooh, and it's Chaka, one of those taunting children.
I really love the artwork on all of these cards. They're so amazing.
One thing I do wish is that since Tipo's art is where he's holding the beehive, I really wish Chaka's art was where she was holding the pillowcase.
Yes, that would have been cute. Oh, we're gaining 2. No greed.
We went up to 6 there momentarily, but we are just immediately murdering the child.
Bye, child. You'll be back soon.
Oh, most likely.
And going back over and gaining 3.
Mm-hmm.
We're discarding a
warrant. And the sheriff. What is Perb looking for? I am very curious.
It's a very different strategy than I've seen. Very interesting.
Again, coming up to more than 6 here. Spending 2 on right-hand man. Okay. Finding Crunk. Where do you plop him? We haven't seen an eavesdrop or a smash or an after them yet. Ooh, we are not immediately playing Kronks. We want to know where we should be looking first. So what do we look at first? I like eavesdropping on the ends first, just so you can kind of like
Yeah.
narrow in where Kronk should be. But we're
Definitely
in the
no.
jungle. Discarding a beauty sleep. It is rather a niche card, and there aren't any heroes out yet because we haven't had any fates. We had one fate. Chaka's dead. Okay, Prince John. Just what is Perb looking for? I am very curious, and I'm gonna ask Perb at the end here. Just what are you looking for? And the crown. Just chucking everything. Just gaining power. Doing a fate. I mean, it's a strategy.
Yes, like I mentioned before, that is some people's strategy is literally just to discard until they can't discard anymore.
Mm-hmm. Who is the other child in here? There's Tipo. So Perv might be looking for beautiful, lovely taxes. Might be looking for greed. First fate from Yzma. I think maybe you drop Kronk at Tipo's location here. That is a whiff. It's 2 clever disguises.
Woo.
That does nothing. Starting a new discard pile. Perb here likes to have his discard piles next to each other.
I'm not sure if that is his thing or if the boards were just too close for a discard pile.
Well, it's all on where you like to put your discard piles. Are we playing the smash or are we discarding it? We are having a question. Are clever disguises on top when it's not shoveled? I think possibly they are. I don't know if that deck has been shuffled.
Alan O'Dale would have been the first card.
That is true. Alan Adale is first in the alphabet. So just an unfortunate circumstance there. We're just fading because there's nothing to move. Yep, and there's Little John. There's no allies out to get rid of Little John. We've discarded a whole bunch of them.
And he got rid of beautiful lovely taxes.
Well, there's no heroes, so why hang on to it?
I would hang on to them until you can't play any of it. Going down to 7. And I believe Little John is a 5.
Little John is 5 strength. All right. So how does Prince John respond to this? Goes right back over to Sherbet Forest. Just discard some more stuff. Discarding on the warrant. So the strategy so far seems to be discard everything and just hoard power. Oh, we are actually playing something. What are we playing?
Oh, yeah.
Sir Hiss.
At his lovely spot.
In Nottingham, where he can peek up and get that fate action. Discarding wolf archers. Huh.
We are fading.
We're looking at the meat hut pile. He's saying, don't fate me again. I don't want it. And we have Chicha rather. So there is now absolutely zero reason to go to the meat hut. You're just gonna lose power. But I think I like. No, we're going over here.
Oh, we're gaining
We're
3.
gaining the power first.
No greed.
Playing Fake Funeral for another 1. Nikki not afraid to have lots of power around Prince John.
Oh, goodness.
Is that it? Is that it? Is that all we're doing? Oh, okay.
Looks like Nikki is saving Kronk until they know exactly where they are. Playing Trigger.
That's interesting. Looks like we're using Trigger and Sir Hiss to kill Little John. Oh, there's Ferocity.
Make sure you discard your allies.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Okay, we're getting another fate. This time at the palace. What are we pulling out? It's a peasant, and we can shovel back in one of those chillins.
And with the peasant, you only shuffle them into one.
Yep.
Did
No,
yes, he
PJ
did.
So there was 4 off of Little John, and then there was another 1 from the location. Yeah, that's 1 from the location.
That is true. Don't worry, I do the same thing. My brain isn't always
Like, where did
there.
that come from?
Where'd that extra power come from?
You're
It's like-
cheating.
Still no greed, huh?
Yeah.
Got Alan O'Dale, but where to play him?
Well, you have to play him.
What?
Because you have to play Alan Adale.
Yes, because he is a hero.
It is mandatory. Just like, don't fight me again. Stop it.
Where I sounded like my boss. It's mandatory to come to these staff meetings. Well, is it? Is it? Do I have to?
Yes, you do. It must be done.
All right. Looks like we're spending 1, 2 after them. I want to see. Oh, wrong lever. Debo. Becky. So wrong lever, you lose half of your power around it.
That is correct. Oh,
I really enjoy that they're taking their time with their turns and really thinking about what they want to do, how they want to do it.
well, certainly, if you're a little bit newer to the game, you want to make sure that you don't make mistakes. And we have our first beautiful, lovely taxes. That, in addition to the 3 power from location, is 4 power getting added there.
Discarding the rest.
Mm-hmm. And bring us to lucky number 13.
Now he's definitely got to have greed by now.
Probably.
I think they're going to use Kronk to. No, they're not choosing Kronk.
Guards. So Kronk is still in Nikki's hand.
It's interesting. Nope. Oh, wrong pile there, Nikki. You pulled from the wrong pile, Vera.
Poop from
Nikki
which
pulled from his discard instead of his deck. He pulled the guards out that he vanquished Tipo from.
Nikki drew from discard. There we go.
There we go. Just discarding over at the French John's side. Whew. My words are not coming out today. That's fine, Nikki. You're fine. Everyone makes mistakes.
Exactly.
And we're fading no superiority.
We've gone through both of those.
We have? Oh, my brain. And there you Beware the Groove and bringing out one of those children again. And with Beware the Groove, you can shuffle up to 2 decks.
Mm-hmm. Bucky is kind of floating in midair there. Okay.
All right. Whose turn? I believe it's Nikki's turn.
Yep. We've got a pause here.
Oh, the deck splitter ate a couple cards.
Ah, I'll do it.
He's just, yep. All right.
Okay, back to the palace. There are no allies on the board.
I do believe Nikki was at the palace last turn, if I'm not mistaken. So he's got to move. One to the jungle. Go into the jungle. Okay. Gaining 3, spending 2. We're going to eavesdrop.
Ooh, getting some info.
Nasal information. Looking at the mutant. Fake funeral. I believe there is a 1. Not discarding.
Okay.
It's okay. And back over to game 3. And play Beautiful Lovely Text 1. Discarding them arrows again.
Prince John's getting close here. Has Yzma found Kronk?
Cusco. They have Kronk.
Yeah, got Kronk. Has Nikki found Cusco? Is the question.
And there's Steal from the Rich.
Yeah, I think at this point you just steal from Al and put it on Allendale.
Yep. However, I don't. He'll have one more fate before. Maybe. Unless Prince John has a Beautiful Lovely tag. We got some buff Rhino guards. Gaining 4. Goodbye, Alan. That's good knowing. Gain that one. And looks like we're gonna fate.
So
He wants to see what he saw.
So the fate deck is beginning to dwindle here for Yzma, which means fewer
Yes.
options for where Cusco could be.
Bringing back out a child.
Ooh, we are shuffling together 2 decks.
There's one in the deck splitter.
There's a card trapped in the deck splitter?
Yes, there was. They got it.
Okay, awesome.
I always like to double check because there's been times where I'll use the deck splitter and Cusco will send the deck splitter until I'm like, where's he at?
Yeah, you want to like move it out of the way.
Oh, the timer's paused. Game 3. I think we have double greed here.
Ooh, then that is game.
That is game.
It's been a while since I've seen Prince John win by greed sniping.
Yes. I had it happen to me this week. But for the most part it's been a while. And again, these are some newer players, so they're still learning.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
And things like that. But they did very, very well.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to know where Cusco was.
We may never know.
We will never know.
It's a mystery. Alright, so Perp here is going to be choosing first. What's gonna go? Oh, it looks like Scar. We're gonna get the other kitty. We're gonna get the other kitty king. The other king kitty? King cat? Now we're sticking with Prince John. Okay.
Oh, his board's upside down again. It's okay. I got this. Nope, he just likes his deck over
He
there.
just likes it over there. Now, what will Nikki pick in response?
I always wonder what you pick against Prince John.
Honestly, I've been liking Horned King against Prince John.
Now, his board is backwards.
Okay, Dixie, if you can change your color.
Can I change? Do I have permission to change color? Last time I didn't have permission.
Oh, I will promote you.
I like being promoted.
And then you can take care of all this for me. Thank you.
Take care of the fun stuff. I played earlier this week. I played Prince John against Horn King.
Mm-hmm.
And actually, Prince John ended up getting that game. So it's interesting. Very interesting.
Maybe it's
Well,
just because every time I've played against Prince John this season, I bring out Richard and Robin in like the first 2 fates.
Oh my god.
So maybe not like.
I hope that I never make it up to that blue pool, because if I do, I'm gonna say, just give me all the losses, guys.
Aww.
Appreciate it.
Well, no, because if you make it up to the blue pool, then you've got some skill. I mean, the whole reason the pool system is getting matched with players at your skill level, so you have a fun game. So even if you're down in red pool, don't feel too bad on yourself because you're still getting fun games. It's not going to be fun for you if you're playing someone who's been playing the game for like 3 years more than you and is stomping on you. And okay, yeah, maybe. But it's also not going to be fun for them. So like, it's better if we have like an equivalent playing field for both players.
The timers are paused. Oh Lord, I'll take care of it. I got it. Okay.
But we see Nikki here is going with Scar, so we do have a cat fight, which I appreciate. Cat fight, cat fight, cat fight.
And just for Joker Jonesy, we got the Scar.
Mm-hmm. I like.
We played 1 for Long Live the King and 2 for Hungry Hyena.
I like seeing underrepresented villains. I really do.
Great. I've been trying to work on my Scar.
Scar's fun. He actually is a lot of fun. Because it's all about just like gotta murder everybody. Just kill everybody.
Looks like we're discarding the cowardice and a bow and arrow.
Well, we had similar in the previous game where Herb is just until you do anything to me, I'm not gonna take anything. So that has been the whole deal here.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Dixie is sleepy.
Dixie is sleepy.
Dixie is sleepy. It's only 8:30 and I'm tired.
8:30. This is an exciting game. Disney Villainous.
It's adulting. That's all it comes down to. All right. We played Bonsai. Looks like he's protecting that top fade action, which is a good strategy for Scar.
Yes. So like, it's all like where to put your kill zone. Like, oh, and we're getting a pride activation. I like Nikki keeping up with those conditions there. Like, so I think there's merit to the kill zone basically anywhere except Pride Rock. Because, like, if you're at the Gorge, well, that's your Vanquish action is there. Elephant Graveyard, I think it's the least problematic to have the top covered. The Savannah, your allies are all there anyway, so you can kill anyone who's squatting there. But we're going to have Rafiki squatting in the Gorge. So you are going to have to get rid of Rafiki eventually. So...
Now, if he has both Stampedes, this could be good for him.
But that if you do use both Stampedes, that's going to cost you both the Hungry and Bonsai. Oh, we have greed. Ooh, that's double greed. That hurts. That Prince John is now over halfway.
Yes. And Nikki's definitely showing some versatile in their selection. Excuse me.
Okay, spreading out the hyenas. Interesting.
Yes. 3, 6, 4. Yes,
that's right. Spreading them out. No, okay, we're keeping them over by Rafiki.
Rafiki, bye-bye next turn. Hopefully.
Well, I actually would like to see at least one more Hungry Hyena played there.
Yes.
As you get your money's worth out. And we're seeing actually playing a warrant, playing cards. That's Prince John. Who the fuck it?
He's definitely switching up his strategy this game.
Okay. That is a dead Rafiki. We have used 2 Hungry Hyenas, but we can play another card and we can do a little fate. Play a little card. Do a little fate. Get down tonight. As Friar Tuck just gobbles up that warrant, and I'm sure Perb is now just questioning his life decisions. Why? Why did I change my strategy and play a card? It's just gone. It's a waste of 1 power. No. No.
Yes, say goodbye. He's like, I should have just discarded. Oh, beautiful.
Oh, and a train is going by very loudly outside.
You live by train tracks, Vera?
I do. I live there. Yeah, it's a train that comes up from Boston and goes all the way up to Maine. Ooh, Shenzi getting out. Another hyena? Is there another hyena? Shenzi's just lonely? Shenzi needs a buddy.
Shenzi's lonely. Shenzi all alone.
Well, it does at least increase the strength of that hungry there. So there is at least some merit. Beautiful, lovely taxes. We are now 3/4 of the way there. And we're going to get a fate.
We have injustice. That is the question.
Yeah, I don't really like Scar's odds here. Scar needs to very much fate a lot here. But a hero will fate lock Scar right now. Oh, there's Mufasa.
He's like, nope. No.
Nope. Let's play Timon instead. I like that better.
See, I'm too nice to people.
Interesting. So choosing not to fate lock. However, that does put Timon in Stampede range, but I think you would rather whisper out Mufasa here.
Definitely.
So getting that extra power.
Spending 1 on Whisper. Spending 1 on Whisper.
Okay, we are pulling out Mufasa. Oh, I think we're gonna get Stampede. We're getting it this turn. That is Mufasa down on the ground, pleading for mercy.
It was good knowing you. So he does have to use
Everything. But
he does get 2 power.
Nikki does get 2 power.
Oh, please use the ability.
I don't know. I don't think it's a May.
Oh, I think he has to get the 2 power.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bonsai does not say May.
Beautiful, lovely taxes for 1. Oh.
There's 1 away.
Just during that count.
Here's the pressure.
Nikki is going over, gaining 1. They are fading, moving like a clock.
Okay, at this point, you definitely want to steal from the rich. King Richard would be nice, but 19 power, you can't let that go by.
Robin Hood would have been good too, I think.
Robin Hood would have, but I think right now steal from the rich is better. Okay. How does... Oh, we are discarding playing A, be prepared. Time is running out in this turn. Gotta go quick.
Now, with Be Prepared, you can take an effect or
Yeah,
up
I
to
would
2 hours.
take probably Shenzi and a Hungry. Okay, I like that. I like that. I could
That's
have
okay.
seen Shenzi and Bonsai, but Shenzi and the Hungry is also good because the Hungrys get bigger. All right. Okay. Looks like Nikki wanted to discard there, but time ran out.
Not going to get rid of Fire Tuck this turn, it looks like.
Mm-hmm. I think that would be a little expensive. Oh, we're just ignoring Fire Tuck. Which honestly, you're at 16 power. Playing any of these allies is going to cost you power. Why bother? Ooh,
Exactly.
Injustice. I like this. I like this. I like this. Like, nope. No, no, no,
He's
no,
like,
no.
"They're
I get to
mine."
take a look first, and then you get to pick.
He says, don't even try it.
So Nikki is doing a very good job keeping up with their own conditions.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more time thinking about the opponent's conditions. Okay, we're checking Zazu and Nala. Or just letting that be the fate? Oh, we were letting that be the fate. Okay.
Mhm.
So didn't get too much out of the Injustice. Okay, that's a very interesting decision because Timon's just going to die if you do that.
There you go. There you go.
Honestly, Timon dies either way. No, Timon doesn't die either way because you still need to move that Stampede. That's right, because you get a Vanquish and a Fate down the bottom there.
Unless they have the other Stampede, then Timon or Nala is a goner.
Honestly, I think you go to Pride Rock, you move over the Stampede to Nala. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to see.
Because you just need those hyenas and then a stick with me.
Mm-hmm. Although, okay, no, maybe Timon instead, so you can uncover that Fate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we are going for Nala. That does let you play a card and Fate next turn. Because Prince John, there's Shenzi who is going to, ooh, I like this, I like this, I like this. You're going to stick with me to either play a card or discard.
He can gain 1 or discard.
Oh, okay, that's right. Yeah, there is a gain 1 power that I'm just going blind.
I feel you.
It's been a little while since I've played Scar. That's right. It is a gain 1 power at the bottom there. Ah, God, Savannah sucks. Oh, Prince John. Oh, okay, because you can gain 3. Oh, we are playing a card. We're using Sheriff to just kill Friar Tuck?
Okay, what I gotta ask about his strategy. This
Okay.
baffles my brain. He's picking
it's
my
working.
card. That's the funny thing. Honestly, it's a strategy I've never seen before, and it is working.
I mean, what works for you? Oh, no, you picked up the whole deck there. Just 1 card. Just 1 card. And it's Hakunas. You can move around the heroes. And that's it.
I think you have to move a hero, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Or
Well,
move a hero. Location. No.
well, we're just gonna kill Nala and Fate. Okay, we got Maid Marian. But that's not going to be enough. You kind of needed Little John because Prince John can just go to the jail in game 3 and you can't Fate next turn. So it might have been better here to kill Timon instead.
Yes, definitely.
I'm in my usual self, not updating the profile pictures.
I didn't notice. I'm a terrible commentator.
Hey, it depends on what you're looking at.
I tell him to be quiet when he comes in, and he whispers really loud.
Okay. And yeah, you just gain your 3 power, and Scar can't Fate. So that is
So-
a 2-0 set for Perb here. I mean, Scar does get one more turn, but you can't
Yes.
Fate, and you cannot hit your own win condition. There's not enough strength out there.
Very interesting.
Okay,
I think they are.
GG is called. Okay, let's go ahead and pop into their match channel and say hello. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello. Say hi to our Twitch stream audience.
Hello, Twitch.
Hey,
stream.
everybody.
Okay, so I think I know at least Nikki is new to the Discord in the Wicked League. Perb, is this also your first season?
Yes, it is.
Okay, well, I would love to ask both of you. I guess let's start with Perb. What got you into Villainous and what got you into the league?
Yeah, so I actually have a friend who works at Disney World, so he's
Oh.
everything Disney. So he turned me on to Villainous after the second expansion came out, and ever since I've just really been playing it as much as I can, especially with him and, mutual friends.
Nice.
Interesting.
Nice. And what got you into the league?
So I actually just saw it through a Facebook post about the league and the Discord server. So I figured I'd give it a shot.
Fair enough. How about you, Nikki?
I think, yeah, well, as for the game Villainous, I think I was just at Target browsing the gaming section one day, and I just happened to see it, and I was intrigued by it. So I think I ended up buying the Be Prepared version at that point, and since I didn't really have anybody to play it with, I decided to see if there was anywhere online I could play it. So yeah, that's how I found the Villainous Discord server and the whole TTS thing. So
Well, there's a
I
lot
think
of
I'm
people. there's a lot of people here to play with. I do want to say I was liking your Scar play there. Have you been playing a lot with Scar?
I do. I usually play with either him or Yzma.
Okay. And Perb, we were noticing your Prince John strategy. There wasn't a whole lot of playing of cards there.
No. So I was mostly just looking for some cards that'll get me some power each time. So those greeds really helped me out both times.
Oh, yes.
So definitely get through my deck as quick as possible is a main strategy for myself.
Mm.
Yeah, I was telling Wero, I was like, my mind is just blown. It's just blown.
Yeah, Nikki, for the people who have played against Prince John a fair amount, greed is usually you try to avoid it. So what a lot of players will do is they'll play their cards before they gain power, so they never go up to the 6 power mark.
Okay.
So you don't trigger greed. But
Okay.
thank you two so much for coming on and playing for us. I hope you two had fun. We had fun watching you. I wish you the best of luck with the rest of the season. Hope you keep playing Villainous.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're very welcome. Welcome to our community.
Thank you so much. It was a blast.
Like, yeah, definitely was.
Good. Awesome. I also want to send a shout out to Zachary and Joshua, who played our first game. Shout out to Zach Pinsence, who commented for that. And also shout out to the lovely Dixie, who helped me commentate on this game. And also to all of you watching out there. We are going to be doing this yet again next week. I don't think we're at the bye week yet. If you set your game for 7 p.m. EST next Tuesday for next week, and it's cool with your opponent, I would love to feature you on stream. Would love to have new people to showcase. Yeah. And I am also, I think, planning to do Friday to continue my Portal 2 Let's Play. Last time we fell down the hole and are deep below the earth with GLaDOS, who has been put into a potato. So we'll go from there.
I do think next week is our bye week. I think Zach Pinson said that.
Okay, then if next week is our bye week, then we will take a little break. I will figure out something to do for next week. Maybe do another villain showcase. I've already done showcases for Jafar with Not My Dance, and a showcase with Prince John. It was a round table with Chocolate Rain, Purple Potato, and I want to say Lark, maybe? I don't remember the third person. But it's up on YouTube. You can find it on my YouTube channel. It's same username. But again, thank you everyone for coming out. There will be stuff on Friday. There will be stuff next Tuesday. Stay wonderfully wicked and keep enjoying this Wicked League. So have a great night. Bye.
Yeah, you too. Good night.
Thanks, you guys too.
And one final last thing. Sorry, tomorrow is Tave's stream. His starts at 9. Make sure you check out him, Tave Tendo. It will be announced in the Twitch channel on the Discord server. Yeah, go check out his stuff. Yeah, just wanted to throw that in there before I forgot. Great. Have a good rest of your week. Bye.
Thanks. You too.
Bye.